So I was just on live and did a lot of talk on this, how we're doing this loose watercolor pear. We were using the number 14 brush for that. I think I'm going to switch now to a slightly smaller brush, just a number 12. It's looking okay. I did some really great paint strokes right there. In the other version here, I'm going to try to one thing lacking in the Arches paper, which is the other ongoing project. This is a really good color. I think I'm gonna actually hit this right here. Some of that color. It's pretty nice. We're really trying to build richness and depth here, and so far sort of failing. Anyway, this is our loose version because this one here, that's was on wood pulp paper. I like that color. I'm going to just add a little bit there. This was definitely like lacking. Uh, I really like that color though. We got this kind of nice golden color. We were really struggling in this one. This is too light. On wood pulp paper, I don't expect this is going to get much lighter, but oh, it did get a little lighter. That looks good. I got that line there, hard line. This is in that shape. I think that sort of brings it forward. Um, Talk about getting distracted. I've got this yellow. I'm going to try to put the yellow there. The colors here are really lackluster. I did sort of achieve that shadow. I'm going to try this up here. I don't like having a line in a watercolor painting, but uh, can't resist. And down here, okay. A lot of talk about this highlight in shadow. That's what originally started this whole pear thing. Yeah, that was looking kind of nice. Oh wow, that's kind of coming up a little bit. I'm gonna try to hit that shadow again. That might be too much in a single area. And the big thing about the wood pulp paper was the disintegrating paper in this shadow, because a big area of wash for wood pulp paper is not a really not a great thing. See these little dots here? That's the paper disintegrating. So that's kind of nice. We got the different tone here. Anyway, back to the loose one. I hope I don't mess it up by putting this on top of the thing. So another thing we sort of were trying to do is this blemish. This is called rust. I'm going to leave that puddle there and just let it soak in. I think I'm going to try to hit this down here. This is almost a fluorescent color, but the problem we were running into here is just lack of richness and depth. And let's see about another, not too much paint on here. We're just trying to achieve form. There we sort of got it. I gotta remember to stay loose here. We're gonna do a green, emphasize the this grayish shadow area. really much green on that, but okay. So now I get to sort of a yellow here. And I don't know if this is really the right thing to do, but there's, from my view, the stem is sticking out of this thing. It would not flush like I had before. Here I'm going to get I think like a combination of red. This is a what do you call it? Primatech red, which is um, called hematite something. And I'm mixing that with the kind of a red violet. So let's just see if we can get. One thing about this painting and this painting is this area where the stem connects to the fruit is. I was very unhappy with that. This line right here, which, okay, that's like the shadow. Okay, and well, maybe that's good, maybe it's not. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna try to hit it with some more of these blemishes, little dots you see around there. As far as the dots go, I don't know if it's really, if you want to be, precise, accurate on the dots. Okay, that is, this blemish, which sort of blot up, and hopefully that'll be a lot there. Now it's there, but it's more subtle. I don't know if that's so great. Probably not. This area here looks good. We have a modest background. I don't know if we're still loose. I hope so. We have a shadow building here, cool colors here, warm colors here. I was pretty happy with the shadow. I don't know what we should do. Maybe we're kind of like hurtling to fruition on this loose version of the painting. So I think I'm just going to try to put some crucial strokes in here and then call this one done. What would be good is I guess we're going to try a little blue back here. This is the shadow. I selected blue. This makes it pop. I'm also gonna maybe soften this a little bit, and that hopefully makes the shadow look farther away than this, which is hopefully looking closer. So now I'm gonna do a dark there, and I like the way this runs into the stem. I think I'm gonna also just right here put a little bit of a dark, having two tones there. You see this is a lighter tone and then dark there, and now with the this is another hematite color, which means they made it out of rocks, and I don't know if this is such a good idea in my loose painting to be doing a tight line like this, but whatever, we gotta just hit it with the paint, and there we go. And I don't know, let's see. All right, stem looks good. A bit weird. I hate lines in watercolor painting, so I'm gonna remove like that, so there's no longer a line there. And then of course this was the stem is a combination of green and a hay color, and I'm just going to put a little green right here, and we are anything but loose with this stem treatment, but there we go. Now I'm going to get here and blot this up. And I'll blot with the towel. And this looks dumb, so I'm going to just kind of blend this a little bit. That looks pretty good. I'm just going to see if I can lighten up this one line here. Put water, then squish the water out of the brush, and alright, that's not too bad. So now let's take, and at risk of doing an actual line, I'm going to go with a combination of cadmium yellow and Hansa yellow to hopefully achieve this color here, and it's right there. And I really don't want to do a line, but I'm going to try to just emphasize this. That looks good. And I think we can just do a little build up right here. And now I'm going to try to remove some paint right here, which might be dumb. We're going to find out in a second. It's a little bit dumb. Okay. Try to do the same thing down here. Yes, that was pretty dumb, I guess. Maybe if we make even more paint removed. Alright. Alright, so let's just try to, I guess right here we can do something. And just get the gold there. And I don't know if this area is so great. Let's just hit it with a little bit of color. And then there is a very subtle reflection of the fruit there. We're going to put some yellow there just to say hello, or the reflection of the fruit. I don't know if this white right here is such a great idea. And let's just, I don't know if yellow is very good either. I don't think so. So go back to white. So maybe that's our loose one. Let's see. I guess that's our loose one. So let's see comparison. Okay, there's wood pulp paper. This is cotton paper. I don't know, what do you think about this and that? I don't know. It looks okay. I think our loose one's done. Now this one is the one, I don't know, $3 sheet of paper. So this is the one that we really want to finish now, because there's many other projects we want to work into. So we had got some good colors going here on the loose one, and so I'm going to try to capture those same colors. I think get some yellow right there, which is, you know, some of these yellows we had working over there. Here I'm going to mix yellow and blue to achieve kind of a yellow lean green. I mean, you know, it's a green that leans towards yellow. I'll put it right there. And so let's go here. And that's interesting. And, you know, let's try to remove some of this paint. Just brushing it with that same yellow green. Now we're going a little lighter, which is supposed to be this subtle shadow. And there's also a place right here that is lighter, if not a highlight. So that looks pretty good, really. All right, I think we're going places here. The shadow looks like complete hack, but I really don't know what to do. I'm planning to get some kind of watercolor tutorial, get some fresh ideas, since this is the state of my my watercolor ability right now. I think we are you know struggling to say the least. Okay, try to work on that shadow somewhat. I think we're kind of close here. Does anyone think of anything that is missing? I really can't think of anything. Let's call it done. Should probably sign it. Where would be a good place to sign it? Here, there. I don't know. I don't know. Usually it's off to the right. Maybe like right there. And what color sign it? We should take a color that we want to bring out. I mean, if we sign this color, that will, you know, relate to that area. I don't know, like maybe like this color that's kind of greenish. Maybe, let's see, maybe blue, bluish. I don't usually sign, I don't really usually even make actual paintings. Usually I'm just doing these, you know, studies, trying to capture, and then in my imagination that someday I do this big, beautiful painting. And thanks to all this practice, the pear comes out really nice. So I guess I'm gonna try right here. $25. Okay, I guess that's what's gonna pass for a jazzy signature. Okay, put this up for sale immediately. Ha ha. Thanks everybody who stopped in watching this live watercolor, real-time watercolor painting. We achieved this painting on Arch's watercolor block, this painting on Arch's watercolor sketchbook, and this painting on the 3-in-1 wood pulp paper sketchbook, where you have a bunch of different kinds of paper in the same sketchbook. All right, so long, and much appreciation for the visit. And Corel and Zayden, thanks very much for visiting.